Subconscious mind, the hidden engine Joseph Murphy called your silent partner. Listen, it is not a rumor, not a myth, but the living workshop where youth is minted and years lose their teeth. Imagine dawn gathering at the rim of the world. Light unbuttons the horizon, and a single sun thread pulls the night apart. That thread is a thought. When it is believed, it becomes a decree. When it is felt, it becomes chemistry. When it is repeated with love, it becomes you. Murphy's first astonishment is simple and seismic. Your body is the perfect mirror of your dominant thoughts. A mirror does not argue, it reflects. If your inner weather says winter, the flesh will wear gray. If your inner weather says spring, the flesh will bud. Youth, then, is not a negotiation with time. It is alignment with a higher pattern already written inside you. The divine blueprint, uncreased by calendars, humming beneath your ribs like a hymn that never ages. Consider this. A forest renews itself not by bargaining with the past, but by obeying sap. Leaves fall, yes, but the tree is not in mourning, it is in rhythm. You are that rhythm in human form. Each cell is an obedient instrument. Each organ a choir awaiting your cue. If your words are weary, they will sing in minor keys. If your words are life, they will rise. Let us begin where Murphy always begins, with law. Just as gravity does not pause for disbelief, the creative law of mind does not pause for skepticism. The subconscious, non-judgmental and precise, accepts the image you feed it, then sculpts the body to match. That is why a single sentence, soaked in feeling, can become a river through the nervous system. My organs are renewed with the energy of God. Tell it to your blood and watch how posture returns to the spine, the way courage returns to a good heart. Your age on paper is a footnote. Your age in consciousness is the headline. There is the date of birth, and then there is the birth of a decree. One is stamped by others, the other is signed by you. When you say, each day I grow younger in joy and strength and movement, you are not lying, you are returning. Returning to the blueprint where decline doesn't exist, to the archetype where balance is native, and to the sap, always the sap, flowing in silence beneath old stories. Now, feel this moment like a switch. Breathe in, counting to 4. Breathe out, counting to 6. See your body wrapped in golden light, the color of sunrise on water. Whisper inwardly, during this night, my subconscious renews every organ, every tissue, every cell. I awaken aligned with the divine pattern of youth. You are not begging, you are authorizing. The subconscious is a faithful servant. Give it an image it can carry into the marrow. But there is something else, peace. Repair does not happen in battle. When you forgive, tension melts from the fascia like snow leaving a field. The heart unknots, digestion remembers, sleep becomes a workshop again. The chemistry of gratitude is not poetry, it is medicine. And every time you look with mercy at a face in the mirror, even if it's your own, you add electricity to the soul. The body follows. Listen, the world sells you hours, creams, and tricks. Murphy offers you governance, not control born of fear, but stewardship born of faith. Stewardship says, I plant, I water, I trust the law. Tonight, plant a seed. I am discovering the youth that has always lived in me. It offends nothing, resists nothing, and opens everything. And just before we move, here is a promise you'll only fully grasp at the end. There is an original image of you that has never wrinkled, never tired, never despaired. When you hold that image with love, The clay of the body remembers its mold. If a single sentence could change your blood by morning, what might a new inner language do to your next 20 years? History teaches in parables. In ancient temples, the high priest did not shout at the statue to move, he lit a lamp. Illumination, not agitation, called the divine. So with you, do not wrestle your years, illuminate your image. The calendar on the wall is a clerk. Your subconscious is the king. The clerk counts, the king commands. Murphy reminds us, the subconscious does not own a clock. It knows no birthdays, only instructions. The repeated insult, "I'm too old for this," becomes a tax your cells dutifully pay. The repeated blessing, "I move with the grace of my early years," becomes a dividend they gladly distribute. Your blood reads your beliefs the way sailors read stars. Navigation begins where attention settles. Try this. Name your current aging sentence. Perhaps it is, "My knees can't handle stairs." Without scolding, replace it with, "Every step teaches my joints new ease. I am guided into strength." Now feel into the scene. You at the third stair, smiling at the body's small surprise as it obeys a kinder script. See the cartilage bathed in light. See the ligaments drinking peace. The point is not theatrics, it is precision. Imagination is divine surgery when wielded with faith. You are not abstract spirit floating above a disobedient machine. You are a unified field, spirit, mind, and body, conducted by consciousness. Think of an orchestra. If the conductor trembles, the strings will screech. If the conductor breathes, the brass will glow. When you choose steady, grateful thinking, endocrine rain softens, cortisol eases, growth factors stir, inflammation yields, and the skin, like a late garden, begins to open. Let's address a lie so common it sounds like furniture. Time is my enemy. No, time is a neutral stagehand. If your script is decline, it dimly rolls the backdrop toward winter. If your script is renewal, it brightens cues and widens space. Rehearse a better play. Mornings of deliberate gratitude. 10 things spoken slowly. Midday pauses where breath becomes prayer. I return to the sap. Evenings where the mirror becomes altar. I bless this face for learning how to love. Have you noticed? When purpose rises, aches retreat. The soul is the foreman. When it has a project, the crew mobilizes. Give your body a job larger than maintenance. Mentor a child. Plant a garden. Compose a page a day. The joints of a mission move differently. Say, my body aligns with the mission of my soul. Strength is issued to me for what I am called to do. And now, as promised, a gentle invitation that may change your next 3 weeks. If your heart is quickening, join the 21-day challenge linked below, the simplest daily practice of visualization, affirmation, and silent treatment that implements Murphy's laws in real life. 21 days to install a new inner script. 21 dawns to watch the chemistry of belief walk into your blood. If you feel the nudge, accept it. And then we return, because this story is already flowing in you. Back to the river. There are 3 ages: chronological, the clerk; biological, the report; and psychic, the decree. The third governs the second. Decide your psychic age with humility and boldness. I am timeless in essence and youthful in expression. You are not pretending. You are aligning with the blueprint. Hold this gently, consistently, and the biology will catch up like a devoted friend who ran a little behind. A note on doubt. Doubt is not evil. It is an untrained sentinel. Thank it for wanting proof, then give it an assignment. Watch the small signs, the softer skin around the eyes, the ease in the lower back after forgiveness, the appetite for new music. Doubt, properly mentored, becomes discernment, and discernment will show you what to keep. The nightly formula, the morning image, the kind word spoken to your knees. Remember the evergreen. Bark may weather, sap does not. Whenever fear of numbers crowds your chest, put a hand there and say, I am a tree planted by streams of water. My season is always now. Then imagine the silent, patient rise of vitality from root to crown. That is not poetry. That is a nervous system hearing peace and switching from defense to repair. What if the calendar hanging in your kitchen is a rumor, and your decree tonight is the only real age you carry by morning? Let us get more exact. Thoughts are not wisps, they are signals. Each carries a tone, fear, gratitude, joy, and each tone initiates a biological chord. The hypothalamus listens, the pituitary replies. Hormones ferry messages like royal couriers. The body, that faithful city, rearranges its traffic at the sound of your inner voice. When Murphy says, what the mind decrees, the body executes, he is not flattering you. He is handing you governance. So how do we speak youth fluently? First, drop the scolding dialect. The subconscious obeys images and feeling tones, not sarcasm. Instead of, I refuse to age, try, I remember my original pattern. Instead of, I hate these aches, try, I infuse this joint with ease. The body does not blossom under insult, it thrives under instruction. Second, befriend imagery. The subconscious is a gallery curator, not a debate coach. Give it paintings, not arguments. See your spine as a column of morning, vertebrae catching light. See your skin as a lake at sunrise, smooth, reflective, alive. See your blood as a choir of little suns carrying warmth to the outskirts. 5 minutes of vivid seeing outweighs 50 minutes of anxious talk. Third, marry your image to emotion. Feel matters. You could whisper, I am renewed, like a bored clerk stamps forms and nothing moves. Or you could say it like a pilgrim, shoulders soft, breath low, grateful as if you found a spring in a dry land, and the nervous system will lean forward to listen. Emotion glues image to marrow. Fourth, connect your practice to purpose. Youth for vanity is too small. Youth for service is inexhaustible. Pray this, make me strong enough to love well today. The heart responds to missions the way sails respond to wind. The chemistry of meaning is potent medicine. And fifth, cleanse. Not by hating what happened, but by rinsing the residue. Resentment is a slow rust. Forgiveness is oil. Picture the person who hurt you as a figure made of smoke, and breathe the light through them until they thin and pass. Keep only the lesson, and free yourself of the anchor. Say, I release you. I release me. Only love remains. Watch the shoulders lower, the breath deepen, the sleep arrive like rain on a warm roof. Now, a practice for tonight. The creative dialogue with the organs condensed like a drop of essence. Settle. Choose an organ, heart, lungs, knees, skin. Speak gently. Beloved organ, I honor your labor. I give you permission to renew yourself. I bathe you in divine intelligence. Listen for a symbol, color, word, sensation. Seal it. Divine energy regenerates you. My body is a perfect instrument of my soul. Give thanks. Keep the practice light, properly reverent, and consistently brief. The subconscious loves ritual. The body loves rhythm. 10 minutes nightly is a faithful reign. Do not make a god of symptoms. They are messengers, not monarchs. When the shoulder complains, ask what burden you insist on carrying alone. When the stomach burns, ask which fear you've been swallowing whole. Translate, adjust the thought, and bless the tissue. Medicine is holy, so is meaning. Use both. And then something wondrous begins. The face becomes biography. Not a chronicle of exhaustion, but of awakening. You will not look younger so much as more original, as if a window were washed and the light you always had could finally come through. The soul is generous with evidence. It will give you a morning without pain, where pain lived yesterday. It will give you laughter that arrives quicker than it used to. It will give you stares that feel like a game again. Receive these tokens as covenant signs, not rare anomalies. Say, "This is my new normal forming," and keep the lamp lit. If your cells are already eavesdropping, what happens the day you decide to speak only the language that heals? Above the visible you, there is a design room, the archetypal plane where your perfect pattern rests. In Murphy's language, it is the divine blueprint, unmarred by history, patient as light. We do not invent it, we inherit it. Our work is to tune to it as a violin tunes to a pitchfork, not by willpower, but by resonance. Here is the three-step tuning fork. Detachment from the withered image. This is not denial, it is de-identification. You can acknowledge a symptom without crowning it. Standing before the mirror, do not rehearse how old I look. Say instead, this is a moment in the clay, not the mold. I have another model. Feel the gentleness in that sentence. It opens a door without breaking a wall. Invocation of the archetype. Close your eyes and see your ideal body the way the divine sees it. Balanced, strong, serene, luminous. Let it breathe. Let it walk. Let it smile. Whisper, I am the body God conceived. Health, beauty, harmony. Installation of the pattern. Hold the image not as a wish, but as a fact unfolding. 5 minutes. 7 if grace keeps you. End with gratitude and move on. Overwatering muddies roots. Let the subconscious carry the work into the night workshop, where miracles look like biology doing its job. When you touch that blueprint in meditation, time loosens its grip. A higher rhythm takes over, the vital rhythm, the pulse of expansion and rest. Live by it. Work with joy. Rest without guilt. Inhale newness. Exhale yesterday. Refuse the modern superstition that worth equals wear. Your worth is native. Your wear is optional. And then, detox the mind. Not because you are impure, but because residue clings. The mental bath is simple. Imagine a waterfall of white light rinsing the day from your nervous system. Noise, arguments, headlines, self-critique, all sliding off your shoulders into harmless mist. Say, I cleanse my mind of every thought of aging, guilt, or illness. Peace washes my soul. Youth flows in me like a river. Sit in the lightness that follows. That feeling is renewal already happening. Purpose again. Choose a sentence that makes the day necessary. I am needed by love today. Feel how the chest rises. Cells eavesdrop on meaning. The mitochondria, your inner fires, burn brighter when the soul says yes to service. And if an old fear returns, statistics, family histories, gloomy prophecies, Bless them as artifacts that belong to a smaller world. Say gently, I honor where I came from and I choose a higher law. Higher law is not arrogance, it is obedience to the architect that made you. In higher law, eagles renew their feathers and fly again. In higher law, the broken-hearted mend and find strength they never had when they were merely young. One caution born of mercy. Do not turn renewal into a new tyranny. You are not on trial. You are being tuned. Some days the song is clear. Some days you hum. The law does not punish the learner. It multiplies the practice. Keep your agreements, nightly formula, morning image, daily forgiveness, and forgive yourself quickly when you forget. Shame is sand in the instrument. Grace is oil. Soon the outer life will adjust to the inner decree. You will crave cleaner foods, not because you fear death, but because you love being a clear window. You will move your body not to pay for yesterday, but to celebrate today. You will sleep as if angels did carpentry in the dark. And they do, if by angels we mean the biological artisans the subconscious hires when you give it a good picture. Before we close this chapter, place a hand over the heart and seal a pact. I, child of the eternal, make a pact with life. I renounce the cycle of wear and tear. I join perpetual renewal. Every cell of my body remembers its original design. See the decree illuminate the body like a city coming online at dusk, window by window, organ by organ, until the whole skyline glows. When the blueprint above your skin becomes the picture behind your eyes, how long before the mirror starts telling a truer story? We arrive where the promise lives. Your youth is renewed like the eagles. The psalmist was not decorating language, he was mapping law. The eagle, when burdened by weight and weather, retreats to the rock, sheds what no longer serves, and meets the wind again with new feathers. This is not metaphor only, it is a method. Your rock is the still point within, the silent sanctuary Murphy so loved to describe, where the subconscious, receptive as good earth, accepts the seed without debate. Your molting is the letting go of sentences that turned breath into dust. It's too late. My best is behind me. I am my diagnosis. One by one, let those feathers fall, and your wind is purpose, the updraft of meaning that lifts what believes. From here, the grand revelation, long hinted at, steps fully into light. You are not a body aging toward absence. You are an eternal consciousness learning to let the body keep up. The more you fuse with the original image, the more the clay remembers the mold. Renewal is not magic, it is fidelity. Fidelity to the archetype, to peace, to the language cells understand. So live the laws with courage. Correspondence. Tend the inner and watch the outer answer. Mental reversibility. Replace every withered image with the watermarked original. Vital rhythm. Marry your work to your rest. Let grace keep the beat. Write your day like a score. Morning gratitude, 10 names. Breath as prayer, 3 times. Organ dialogue, 5 minutes. Nightly gold light formula before sleep. Forgive quickly, bless often. Speak softly to the mirror. Keep the 21-day rhythm if you've joined it. Your future self is already clapping in the balcony. And if you want early doors into what comes next, deeper practices, live meditations, new cinematic journeys, become a channel member and take your seat in the front row. We will go farther, sooner, together. Now, a final act. Stand if you can. Let your feet find the floor as if it were a shore. Lift your chin like a lantern. Inhale, hearing this. I am the body God conceived. Health, beauty, harmony. Exhale. My youth is renewed like the eagle's. See a great clean wind arrive. See old feathers of fear loosen and fall. See new sight return to the eyes, the kind children and sages share. Feel the sap rising, patient, unstoppable. Feel a smile begin without reason. You are the priest of your bodily temple, the sculptor of your living clay. Every word you have planted tonight, seed, decree, covenant, will not return empty. The subconscious does not forget what is sown with faith. Walk gently to your pillow like a pilgrim to the holy city. Sleep as the workshop hums. And when morning visits your window, meet it with the face of one who knows a secret. That youth, the inner kind, is not a season but a law. Not a rumor but a rhythm. Not a costume but a light. Repeat after me once more, not as wish but as recognition. He fills my life with good, so that my youth is renewed like the eagle's. Say it, believe it, live it, and watch reality consent. The journey does not end, it deepens. The blueprint remains, the clay continues to learn. And you, beloved traveler, are now both the student and the song. The wind is rising. Will you meet it with old feathers or lift on the new ones you've just grown?